All right, everyone. So here's my new co-star, Maggie. Hey, girl. So I wanted to make this video review for JMC. JMC is one of my fellow YouTube subscribers that has sent me an email about a couple of weeks ago, and he was asking me if I was interested in some of the species that he had in his collection that he wanted to sell because he wanted to in his collection. So I looked at his list. He had an extensive list of Lasiodoras and Grammostolas and Avicularia. So I asked him, I was kind of interested in Lasiodora klugi, the Bahia Scarlet Bird Eater, since I do have a male named Nico. Nico is ironically one of the characters I named from Unreal Tournament, yes. Back when I was playing Sega Dreamcast. Hey. And of course, I have a male, but I have no female. So I was interested in one of them, and I was definitely interested in the Avicularia, since Avicularia in my collection has been rather sparse. I have the Avic versicolor Maribel, the Avic, well, Kate is the Aversi, and the laeta sling. And don't forget, here's Fester, the A species Metallica. So I offered him a good price, and I accepted with shipping. So the unboxing video, I kind of wasn't happy with it because just the way it was filmed, and also a lot of people don't seem to like Chad very much, and he can be a little bit over the top, but that's just his personality. So I understand that it's kind of over the top and very different than the typical John 3000 videos. So please give him a chance. That he's not trying to be rude or anything. I do have a patience of gold. That's what I have for sure. Okay, so anyways, the package came within a day, and it was superb. The unboxing that he had was perfect. So he gave me 3 tarantulas that I would love to share with you. So I got 2 L klugis, females, Bahia Scarlet Bird Eater, and of course I had to take the Avic laeta female because females in Canada are impossible to find. I mean, I'm trying to find anything Avic, but it slings, and for the past couple of years I really have bad luck keeping Avic spiderlings alive. So far, my laeta sling that I have now is doing well, but diversities, I had a lot of Metallicas that unfortunately passed away. So anyways, I do want to show you what they look like, and especially I have to show you this L klugi. She's a monster. Keep in mind, I do have a rehouse video that I am going to be making very soon. I actually did make some substrate. Well, I prepared some substrate, just the Eco Earth, the brick top. Not the brick top, I mean the brick earth. And I put 3 liters of water, let it sit overnight, and I'm using it for the Sericopalma generalum and the Santa Catalina pair, since they're majorly due for a rehouse. And I did go to the pet store, Reptile Concepts, to buy some hides and water dish, and I also picked up P. ultramarinus from Tarantula, Canada. I mean, I had to get her because I already have one. It's female, but I mean, the price was $150 for a 5-inch female, and I could not pass that up. Okay, so I'll show you that ultramarinus probably later on tonight. Yeah, I'll get this video out for you guys so you can see that I'm still alive making videos. Unfortunately for me, I had a rotten week the past week, and I didn't feel like making videos. I had, as you probably know, I'm in the landscaping service and I mow lawns for people. And you probably have seen my collection of lawnmowers. Well, 2 of them broke down, and another one blew up last Wednesday. So yeah, I was kind of upset and whatnot, but you know, that's all better now. So when I'm upset, I buy stuff to replace stuff. So anyways, enough of me rambling, and I want to show you what they look like and show you them. Okay, so this laeta is a female. Alrighty, this is the Puerto Rican Pinktoe, very, very skittish one. Currently she's in a 1-gallon Rubbermaid jar. This was the exact same enclosure that JMC had her in. I just want to give you guys an idea of what laeta looked like. I have shown you a couple of years ago, I did have a female, but not as big as this. And I don't know if she'll let me handle her. From what he says, that they're very, very skittish. And you know what, it's best not to bother her. Just wanted to show you guys what they look like. Let me bring it towards the sunlight so you can actually see them. You know, they're not really the most colorful Avics. They are brown, but you do see the little pink feet on there, and that's why they call it the pink toe. Definitely very skittish, and sometimes they have defensive tendencies. But you can see that this is a female, and this is where to look at if you have a ventral shot. And a lot of people seem to have difficulties in trying to sex or tarantula ventrally. Well, this is probably the best picture that you can get. Now, if you look over here, and specifically we're looking at the abdomen area, and you have the top set of book lungs, which are here, and the bottom set of book lungs, which are here. So you can either call it the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. So if you have a female, the top pair of book lungs are much more further apart than a male. And if it's a female, they would have something known as an epigastric furrow. So the epigastric furrow is a tiny lip-like structure that's located in between the top left and the top right book lungs. So as you can probably see, let me try to zoom in and focus it more. There we go. This is very obvious. It's right over here. And all females tarantulas, be it B. smithii, G. poteri, Cergopithecus lividus, they all have this furrow. And that's what they look like. Definitely not the most colorful like Avic, versicolor, or diversipies, but I mean, it's kind of rare to own an laeta. And from what he told me, this girl produced a phantom egg sac with eggs. And he was very kind enough to give me the information of when they last molted. And she molted fairly recently, which is really good. Now, another thing I picked up, or he gave to me, were Lasiodora klugi, the Bahia Scarlet Bird Eater. So the reason why I wanted to get klugi, because I still have the male, but I have no female, and I eventually want to maybe start a breeding project with Lasiodoras, and it's kind of hard to do them because it's not the fact that they are hard to breed. They're actually pretty easy. It's just the fact that the spiderlings, you can have at least over 2,500 eggs. That's a whopping big number. And I probably don't have the place to care for all of those spiderlings, and that's a lot too. So I want to show you the two ones that I got, and these are both females. One of them desperately needs a rehouse. I am going to be doing that when I rehouse the Sericopelma pair and the Ultramarinus, and this one will be included. I mean, she is probably the biggest one that I have right now. Anyways, so this is one of the females that he gave to me. He listed it as 3 inches. She's more or less like 4. And he told me that her last molt was last year or the year and a half ago. So she is due for a molt, but as you can probably see, she has a bald spot right here, and it's not the characteristic blackish and blue color. So she's definitely not ready to molt yet, but I do want to feature her in feeding video 132. And prepare, feast your eyes on the biggest Lasiodora klugi that I've ever seen personally, and I've kept these for quite a number of years. All right, he told me this was 6 inches. I'll let you to be the judge of that. I think she's at least 8. Crazy big female. I mean, this is a 6-liter shoebox. I am preparing a 5-gallon tank for her. This is just a temporary home, but you can see how flipping massive she is. Oh my gosh. I mean, and she's so thick and bulky, it's amazing. She's definitely a lot bigger than my old T. Sturmey that I once had. You can see why they call it the Bahia Scarlet Bird Eater. You can see the much more pronounced red hairs on the abdomen. And she has flicked some urticating hairs. That's typical Lasiodora type 3, which is not something that you want to experience. I really hate type 3 urticating hairs. But that's it. I mean, she's huge, 8 inches, and of course, this is not her permanent enclosure. I am preparing a 5-gallon one. Also, bad news regarding my Surgopithecus species Haiti. That one, yeah, I'll show you to you what she looks like, or he's a mature male, and as luck would have it, I do live in Canada, so it is impossible to find females of these. Where is he? He's probably hiding. Yeah, he is a mature male. So if anyone in Canada has Surgopithecus species Haiti, I sure would love to do a 50-50 breeding loan with you guys. And also, got this OBT, another one from the pet store, Nature Pet Center, and confirmed female around 5 inches. I'm probably going to assume it's wild caught, but it's pretty cool. Now, according to this here, this is not a C. darlingi label. That one I did a 50-50 breeding loan with Rose. She wants her to breed with one of her males, so I sent that one to her. And the infamous green bottle blue sadly has been sold. Reptile Boy 91 sold it to me a year and 2 months ago, and he kind of missed her very badly, so I sold it back to him. So he's going to have a nice GBB when the expo comes from Toronto, but I will be getting a replacement. So I just wanted to give you guys just an update video and just to see where I'm at. I am going to post feeding video 132 probably late this week. Keep in mind that these feeding videos are extremely long to make. They take about 3 days just to initially record because my battery isn't the greatest, and takes about 6 hours and a half to edit, and then about half hour to an hour to upload. So alright everyone, so I do hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much JMC for giving me these 3 Ts. I'm for sure stoked about them, especially that L. klugi big female, and I certainly cannot wait to feature them in this week's feeding video. So guys, unfortunately for me, I don't have a teaching job so far, which kind of sucks, but anyways, at least I'll have a little bit more free time to make and upload videos for you guys once the lawn season is over, probably within the next month and a half for now. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, so stay tuned. More bits to come.